Hey everybody, so today's a decent day and I'm bringing forth to you guys some conversation about how to accept the relapse and move on, and how the best way to cope with wanting to relapse and not doing it. There's a lot of things you can do to curve your mind off of a relapse, okay? I know it's really hard. I mean, when you're wanting to use and it's in your mind, it takes everything you've got not to go find drugs and do them. I know, I get it. I've been there. I still face those days at times, and I gotta tell you guys, I know that if I go do it, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back wholeheartedly. I'm not coming back full-fledged. Because this time, it took me for 23 years before. Now people, I'm asking you, do you think I got another 23 years to give up and not feel anything and not be me and be a numb human being but not even really be human being? Because to feel is to be human. And it is okay to feel. That is how we get rid of our problems. We have to feel them, we have to accept them, and then we have to move on from them. Okay? I was in a very ugly relationship where I was lied to, cheated on, and everything above and under the sun. I don't really hate anybody, and I really never hated anybody. This person probably comes the closest to the word hate that I have. But I know that I've moved on from it, and I've forgiven, basically now. I figure her loss, his loss, their loss, whatever. And the same is for you. That's why I said his, her, theirs. Whatever it may be, you've got to let it go. And understand that if you go to use, it's only going to make it worse, guys. Because look, you start here, okay? Whether you're down already. I mean, they always say kick you while you're down. That's to do drugs while you're down, okay? Because you're down here. At this point, you still got people that love you. You still got people that care. Because I'm here, and if you're watching me, then you're at the point where you're wondering, do I do it? Do I don't? So most likely, you should know I care. Because I wouldn't come on and preach about a subject I didn't feel so passionately about unless I cared. So, you're here, you go use, and you're here. But when you come down and you need to get back up or do your daily task or whatever, you're down here. Yeah, notice you can't see my hand. There's a reason for that. Because when you were here, when you used, you went up. But when you came down, you dropped down below what you were at before you started. And then you got to worry about, okay, yeah, you escaped your problems for the hour, 2 hours, all night, you were high. Or as long as you used, whatever. Drugs will run out. Sooner than later, it's either going to be your life that runs out, or the drugs, or the money. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't be one of them people that says, it ain't gonna happen to me, I can always do this, Guys, I was a stripper at one point in my life, and I had drugs handed to me anytime I wanted. I never dreamt, though, that it was gonna affect my body the way it did. I never dreamt that I was gonna get put in a wheelchair for 5 years, told I would never walk again, because I had all the drugs I wanted. So I thought I was walking on water. I sure did. Guess what, people? I didn't walk on water, and I couldn't roll on water. God got me out of the wheelchair. I'm not going to ever jeopardize what God gave me as a miracle. And you guys got to understand, you are put on this earth. I'm not going to preach because I don't preach, but you're here to serve Him, basically, if you believe in Him and everything, and your higher power. If you believe in a higher power, you're here to work towards being with them. Being that one, whatever it may be. being happy is probably your main goal. But, you need to know, though, that doing drugs it's not going to help you. It's going to hinder you. I mean, yeah, it will numb you. But when you come down and you got to wait the hour, the 2 hours, whatever it may be for the next roll, the next whatever, you're going to realize that you're so far down, it ain't going to matter. You're so far down that you can't get up, because the only thing you can't make the problems go away. The problems are still there, but now you're also got a new problem. Where's my next score? When is my next score? People, do you want to add that to the problem that you're running from? Why not be an adult? Why not be a human being and face the problem? Okay? I ran from it for 23 years, people. I didn't want to feel the pain that I knew I was going to feel when it came. And I did let it come. When I sobered up, I probably I still do it. I cry all the time. And I've been clean 10 years. I mean, I have relapsed twice in those 10 years. But, I'm going to tell you, I cry now. I'm more human than I think I've ever been. I've got a heart of gold now. I want to live with one purpose. I want to be happy, make him happy, and make the people around me happy. And, if I've got a partner, they're going to be happy. If I got myself, I come first. Too bad, people, I'm sorry, but I got to be number one, and I got to take care of me. All right? So I got to make me happy. I'm going to focus in on making myself happy, and then everybody around me happy. And I know doing drugs, I couldn't do that. I didn't make anybody happy being on drugs, and the people that were acting like they were happy to have me around, they were just as high as I was and didn't really give a fuck. Excuse my language, but that's true. They didn't care that I was sitting in the room with them, smoking it up, whatever it may have been. They didn't give a shit. They were my real friends. Do you think they're around now when I'm sober? Do you know how many people I lost out of my life because I sobered up? About everybody. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I would rather be alone and happy to be more human than I've ever been than be sitting in a room jacked off, jacked up, and doing things that I will regret someday, because I regret a lot of shit I did, you guys. And I said that the video was going to be more about curbing your want and need for a relapse or even to use. And I'm going to get into that next time, because I'm going to make you want to subscribe if you guys want to hear some pointers. I want subscribers to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm going to bring to you all kinds of things that I know about drugs that you guys need to hear. It may help get you off of them, help you to think to get off of them, want to, may support you or your family members that are going through the process with you. And let me tell you, going through the process as a family member with somebody who gets high, oh my God, people, we don't know what we do to our family members until we live it. And people, you don't want to ever cause somebody you love the feeling that you go through daily as a parent, as a child, as a sister, a brother, anybody that loves you and you love. If you had to watch them dying and killing themselves on a drug, it breaks your heart. It really does. And I've got so much to share with you guys about ways to want to get off drugs, things to do to get off drugs, things to do instead of drugs. I mean, I've got so much to share, and I've got little time. Little time here, little time there, little time there, little time here. See what I'm saying? Like and subscribe, and I'm going to start bringing to you the material you guys want to hear. Well, the facts and what I've lived. Facts, statistics, I'll be bringing it all to you. But I got to have that like and subscribe so that I feel like I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing it anyways for a reason. To be honest, I just said that wrong. I don't care if I've got 1 subscriber or 1,000,000. If there's 1 person out there that I'm helping, I've reached my quota. I only want to help make you guys realize you're worth it more than you know. You are worth getting this world straightened out, trying to get us all off drugs, okay? Ooh, shit. I'm sorry. I was getting ready to say, I'm 420 friendly. That's a little bit different. Medicinal marijuana, I'm all for it, okay? I'm not for driving on medicinal marijuana, no. I think it should be like alcohol. You stay home, you get your stone on for your pain, your mental stuff, whatever. That's cool. That's fine. I'm with the program, okay? I'm already there. But as far as meth, crack, heroin, opiates that aren't prescribed to you, anything outside of the box, people, we don't need it. We really don't. Give it time, and I'm sure the government will approve it. But, there are things that are close to drugs out there, and it's called finding your happiness in the things that you've always dreamt of long before. But I'm not going to get into that right now. I need to like and subscribe so that I can share with you guys everything I know. And I'm going to show you one thing I don't show very many people, but this is what you get when you've done drugs for so long. See that foot? It's called drop foot. Oh, matter of fact, I just had a girl on my TV screen on my Amazon photos. She's dead because of drugs. Wow, I didn't even know that was on there. That just really hit me hard. But anyways, you're worth it. Please know you don't have to fight the fight alone. I'm here, and I'm here to help. And feel free to inbox me if you're sad, if you're lonely. I'll be a friend, and I'll listen. But you gotta make the steps, and you gotta really be serious about wanting to get it cleaned up, your life cleaned up. You gotta be serious about helping your person that needs their life cleaned up. You can't just say, I'm gonna do this, or I wanna do that. You gotta be serious. Because people, it took me forever to get serious. But when I did, it took 1 day. And I put down after 23 years. And we're talking like every other day of use or every day. I used to go 7 to 10 days running, take 1 day down, do it all over again. I got to where I was 33 days awake, y'all. I don't know how I didn't die. I almost did. That's when I overdosed. I was overdosing way before, probably. Hadn't eaten, weighed about 75 pounds, was bruised from head to toe. People, that is no way to live. And thank God I am blessed enough to have my family. I will share so much more with you. Just hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Remember, y'all are people too. Y'all are humans. We all deserve the chance for happiness. We all deserve the chance to feel and deal with our emotions, but we gotta have the help and support out there. Some don't have anybody, and that's why I'm here doing this, to be there for you guys that don't have anybody or do have anybody, whatever. I'm here though, to listen, to talk. Let's get my numbers up there, and people, you'll see the magic come out. Much love, you guys. Much love. Stay strong, stay sober, stay safe. Please, from my heart and yours, remember, sober living is the only way to be.